got my attention. You don't want that.
Are you warning me?
I don't think you want to find out.
Yo, man, Mayor of Kingstown is back on June 2nd. This is my favorite show. Keeping peace on the streets is not easy for Mike McLusky, let me tell you. But the last time we saw Mike and the Mayor of Kingstown, his mom, Miriam, was shot, and she was left in a bad way. How does the fallout from that affect Mike and Kyle this season?
Well, it's in a really, really big way. It's pretty uniting and bonding when you go through a terrible experience with somebody, right? And especially when it's your mom, and then having to mourn that. I mean, you don't get too much time in Kingstown to mourn and grieve. You gotta move on. There's also with that, there's a rebirth. With the death, there's a rebirth of the baby, the nephew or his son. And so the focus kind of goes on that and the more hope. And again, hard to find hope in Kingstown too. But I think that through the rebirth of with baby Mitch, the brother, and I think that's how they begin to cope with the loss of their mom.
Now, one of the most interesting relationships that I love the most on the show is between Mike and Bunny, and I would say that their relation was put to the test last season. What can we expect from the two this season?
I think you get a bit of it grows. This relationship always grows, and they romanced the first season, then they fought the second season, and this one I think we get a little bit of both. I think there's a lot of uniting. There's always a bond with these two characters that you just gotta love. They have a camaraderie and a business working relationship, and even sort of brotherly kind of relationship that they have, and I love that as well. So I always expand upon it. It's always tension. There's stuff where they don't get along. They're like brothers. They just don't get along sometimes, and then when they do, it's great, and they can always crack jokes. But there's a divide. It's like there's always the business side of their world, and then like what their lives are like. And sometimes they line up, and sometimes they don't. So we're gonna get both of those, and in big ways this season.
Oh, I can't wait. Now, look, I'm happy that you're doing well, man. You made a recovery. Did you ever consider not returning for season 3, and how did that affect season 3 at all?
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't consider really anything for a good while. Wow, I mean, it was like maybe the summer, maybe I even considered the idea of it. And then just to kind of, I always had to like have something to look forward to, right? My recovery is like, I needed something to look forward to. It was another step. And then it became, what am I doing today? I didn't have to look too far forward, but I think everybody needs something to look forward to. But Mayor, the idea of wanting to do Mayor was something to kind of, in the distance, maybe, if I'm gonna get back on my feet again, okay, great, maybe I can get back to work again. So, a year later after the accident, when we started picking up and doing it, probably wasn't quite physically ready, but I felt mentally ready and prepared, and we had a lot of great people to get through the tough time of getting back on my feet on the thing, and me and Hugh were very. And then Dave Erickson, our showrunner, and we're working really hard, man. We worked really hard, and we're really happy and proud of not only the season, but also the physical recovery of it all during this difficult season, Yeah, and it's also great too, to be honest. Like I'm proud to get everybody back to work, man. We just got off a long strike for actors and writers, and so it was nice I was really proud to kind of just get people back to work, man, and that felt really good too.
Well, look, I'm happy you guys are back to work as well, man, because Mayor of Kingstown is one of my favorite shows. June 2nd, baby. I cannot wait for everyone to see it. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm the one that will make your life possible in this town.
Because you are the mayor.